Okay, so let's see, this is my 54th post, and I have been thinking a lot about that short I told you about the last post called Listen, and I was only taking it from a literal point of view of people, who literally, this woman, was like, you couldn't even see her face, right? And she's speaking through an interpreter and nobody's understanding her, and the frustration of that. I mean, it was like terrible. Anyway, then as I started thinking about this, I realized there's this huge metaphor for all of us with this, because when all we can do is communicate, right? We're communicating with people in our day, in and out. That's all we have is communication. We use words. We also use our hands and our facial gestures, our intonation. That's why communication through texting can be so dangerous, or emails, because we don't always understand the full context of what somebody's saying, because we don't get all those visual clues. And so you're having a conversation with somebody, your loved one, your children, somebody significant, a friend, and you're having a disagreement, or they're not hearing you. And why is it that they can't hear you? You're using the same language, hopefully, but the language, we have so many inferences, different meanings behind words. Words are constantly used for different aspects. In fact, I've been studying this a lot recently. I love words and how words are used through history, and maybe they were started with one meaning and then it changed. Okay, so let's get back to the point that I was trying to make about having communication with somebody, and the other person's listening to you, and you're interpreting what they say through your own filter of your mind, which is full of all your own experiences. So you could be saying something to someone. Let's say my husband's talking to me about something, and all of a sudden it reminds me of something from my past, the way he said it, what he said. All of a sudden it takes me from listening truly to him, what he had to say, into something that I'm reacting from within my own mind. And all of a sudden what he has said, which probably had nothing to do with whatever I'm reacting from within my own mind, has become poisonous. Simply because what he said reminded me of something that was poisonous to me from something completely different. This happens all the time with people. I know this because I've experienced it myself. Situations when you're with somebody and you're trying to have an exchange with them, and the words just aren't being heard, and walls go up. So, and this happens all the time. Just watching that video yesterday or 2 days ago, and listen, and it was all about listening, and it wasn't just about, your interpreter is your mind, and if your mind is not relaying the information correctly, then you're not getting the right message. And I think we do this all the time. Okay, so I had to share that because it was such a big aha for me, just in terms of that movie not just being about that horrible literal situation, but that we suffer this in our lives all the time. And it's really good food for thought for me. And if it's for me, I would think other people could relate to that too. Maybe you've already figured this out. I know that when I'm having a discussion with my husband, I have to really work on listening, truly listening to him, not taking it personal, not taking it from I have to keep my filter clean so that I'm truly interpreting what it is that he is saying. God, Okay, so writing is such a beautiful medium. And like I said, the last post, I feel like I'm a better writer because I can, be more on point. But on the other hand, the audience, whoever is watching me or listening to or reading me, doesn't get the impact that vocalizing and facial structure, facial intonations, and hand movements. Not that you can really see my hands because they're flying around all over the place in this video, but all those are so important. And they give you a sense of somebody's truth, their authenticity, their heart. I don't know. That's I guess that's coming. That's why I've been doing this. I keep asking myself, why am I making these videos? Because there's something deeper that I want to connect to, and I continue to write. But anyway, so thanks for listening, and till the next time.